Hey, what's up? It's Joshua. Welcome to Magnum Opus 333. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Today, we're going to be talking about people pleasers. I happen to be one, so we're going to dive in. Let's get to it.
This is why people pleasers suffer so much. They give away pieces of themselves to everyone else, leaving nothing for themselves. They pour their time, their energy, their love into others, filling everyone's cup but their own, leaving themselves drained, hollow, running on empty. Every time they say yes, when they want to say no, they chip away at their own happiness, trading it for acceptance, for approval, for the fleeting comfort of being liked. They try so hard to be enough for everyone else that they forget to be enough for themselves. And when the silence falls, when there's no one left to please, they look in the mirror and see a stranger, someone worn down, hollowed out, unrecognizable, because in trying to please everyone, we end up pleasing no one, not even ourselves.
All right. Yeah. Well, that pretty much described about 80% of the life I've lived. Um, yeah. It took a lot of, I guess, situations where I felt used and abused and taken advantage of to make me realize that this was unhealthy. I allow people to basically just run over me. And I let them do that for, I would say, 80% of my life, maybe even 90, maybe 95. I still struggle with it to this day. Recently, my brother needed someone to watch his dogs, and he wanted somebody to sleep at his house. He lives an hour away. I have a daughter I have to pick up from school every single day. So what this entailed was me having to sleep at his house, watch his dogs, feed his dogs, take care of all of his animals, and then drive to my house, pick up my daughter from school, wait for my wife to get home from work, and then drive all the way back and sleep with his dog and repeat and repeat and repeat for like 9 days. I should have said no, because this really upended my life, and it got me behind on the channel. Like, if y'all have noticed, I've been posting shorts on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and Friday. And then on Thursday and Sunday, I post production videos. So what happened when I did that is I fell far behind in my work. I fell far behind. And it was kind of like the last straw kind of thing. I got really upset about it. Because after I had done all of that, he caused me a big inconvenience at the very end. Like, I'm not going to get into the details, but he caused me a huge inconvenience at the very end. And I just felt like, you know what? I've been over backwards trying to please you for 9 days, trying to make sure that you're not worried about your dogs, and make sure that you can enjoy your trip in London. And then you come home and you basically spit in my face. And it was that last straw that was like, enough is enough. I'm no longer a people pleaser. And something happened within me. It just, boom, it just cut it. Like, I'm done. I realized I have to set boundaries. I have to keep those boundaries. I cannot let people keep running over me. You know, it's hard for somebody who's an empath, because, you know, it's like I pick up on all these cues, these emotions, these feelings, this energy. I pick up on it. And it's like when you tell these people, no, I can't help you. Well, at least the people in my family, they have this kind of guilt tripping thing they do. When you tell them no, they act like it's like they're hurt so deeply, and you're really inconveniencing their life, and it's your fault. Like, I don't know. I'm just saying, my family, my family, even my recently deceased mother, she was like that. Like, when she would ask you to help her do something, it was always loaded before she even asked a question. She'd be crying. She would be like all in shambles. And then she would ask you for the help. And then it was impossible to say no. It was impossible to say no because now it's like if I say no, I feel like I'm going to kill you or something. Anyways, so yeah, it's hard for an empath to do this, but you've got to set boundaries. You've got to stick to the boundaries. You cannot let people run you over because, like this video says, you're not going to please them anyways. And then on top of it all, you're not even going to please yourself. I have one more video to view today, and it's about the same topic, but this one is a little bit different. It's more of a truth. It's a brutal truth that I think some of you need to hear, because when I heard it, I agreed with him 1,000%. I was like, yes, exactly. In reality, when we are people pleasers, in reality, we are the one that is selfish. It's us that's being selfish. It's not them. It's us. And let's see what this person has to say.
People pleasers are selfish. I hate to tell you. That's like the main thing driving it. It's not love and nurture and kindness and sweetness and just trying to care for other people. It looks like that on the outside. On the inside, it's all fear. It's all like, I'm worried if I push back or if I do something that makes them disappointed, they're going to reject me, they're going to leave, it's going to make me feel unsafe. The guiding light in all of it is like, I want to make sure they stay pleased with me. With me. Not like that they're genuinely benefited, because sometimes the best thing for other people is that they experience the consequences of their actions, that they experience pushback, they experience my resistance. It actually helps the relationship get healthier and then mature. True love doesn't just want someone to feel comfortable all the time. That's not love. Love is about wanting what's best for them. People pleasers are...
Yes, exactly. If you really want to get down to the brass tacks, that's the truth. When I say yes, when I want to say no, I'm being selfish, because what's really going on is I'm afraid that if I say no, something bad is going to happen. I'm going to feel guilty or ashamed, or some other negative emotion is going to come into my being, and I'm trying to avoid that. But from that recent thing that I just talked about, the situation with the dogs and my brother, I realized it is serving me no longer. Like, it never was serving me. Yeah, I grew up in an abusive home. My father was very unstable, to say the least. He was unstable. I love him. He's a good man, all of this type of stuff, but he had his demons. He couldn't control them. He was abusive to my mother, to me and my brothers. And I'm sure that this had a lot to do with my people-pleasing program running in my head. From an early age, I had a problem telling people no. Like, if somebody came to me and asked me for help, even if I had something to do, even if I had something very important to do, I would put them before me. And then I would inconvenience my life so much that after I helped them and now I had to deal with my problem, now I'm mad and I'm venting it toward them. It's like, these people are, it's like you just blame them for the problem. It's like, they always just take advantage of me. They're always running over me. Like, I always have to drop everything I'm doing and help them. The truth is, no, I didn't. I didn't have to drop everything and help them. I didn't have to care about their emotions. I didn't have to care about their feelings. I didn't have to care about anything. I chose to. I chose to care. Well, I'm an empathic person. I'm an empath, they say, It's very difficult for someone like me to say no. Because immediately, the second I say no to you, I feel that disappointment. I feel that nasty emotion that's just rolling off of you. And I pick it up. And then it makes me feel bad. So, yeah, I'm being selfish when I say yes, I'll help you. because I don't want to feel that byproduct of saying no, because I feel it too. Except for I probably feel it worse. Because now I've agreed to help you, which I'm going to inconvenience myself and cause my life to be harder. And I know it from the get-go that's what's going to happen. So now I have resentment toward you. And I'm not really helping you at all. Now I'm helping you and I'm taking care of your problem and you think everything's fine. But me, I carry that stuff back home when I'm all alone and I'm frustrated. I'm mad. I'm having to redirect it. I'm having to take like these alchemical things that I've learned in these books and from meditation. I'm having to take this negative emotion and transmute it now into something positive. And it doesn't always work out because now you've got other people coming to ask for help too. And if you continue this perpetual people pleaser mentality, you're never going to be happy. You're never going to be at peace. They're never going to be happy. They're never going to be at peace, because what you're doing is you're setting up this revolving door of, I would say, resentment. You start to resent these people because the more you try to please them, the more they ask of you. And the more they ask of you, the more you try to please them. And the more you try to please them, the more they ask. And it gets overwhelming. And it gets to a point where you're like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do anymore. Well, what you do is you set a boundary and you stick to it. You tell them, no, I can't help you. I'm sorry. Find someone else. It's really that simple. And when that emotion comes, that guilt comes, at first it hurts. It does. And I'm just telling you from personal experience from this last few weeks. I mean, I've done this and basically I've just quit communicating with this person, my brother, for a while. Not because I hate him or I'm mad to the point where he's not my family or something like this. No, I just need space. I just need space from him and from my family so that I can regroup myself. I'm in isolation right now, away from him, so I can think about the problem clearly, and I can think about a way to talk about it when I see him next time. And the solution is going to be, I'm not helping you anymore. I've helped you too much, and I don't even get respect in the end. So I've got to set the boundary, and I've got to stick to it. And I know this. I know this is what I have to do. I'm sure there's a lot of you out there that are having the same problem. Shout out to William. You've been interacting with my channel. I really appreciate it. The reason why this came to my mind is because me and you are sharing kind of a similar problem, I think. Not the same, but a similar problem. And it's just strange. There's no coincidences in this world. There's a reason why you're going through that and you decided to contact and interact with my channel. There's a reason why you are going through that problem and I'm going through the same problem. There's no coincidences. It was meant to be brought to attention. And in order for us to rise high, to be the cream of the crop instead of being the dirty milk, we need to rise up to the top. And when we rise to the top, that's when we can shine our brightest. And I just think putting ourselves first and giving ourselves loving ourselves first. Like when the plane is going down, it's going to crash. And you got a kid or something beside some old lady or something. It's like, you put your mask on first. Like the mask drops from the airplane. It's like, it drops down. Well, you got to put that mask on first. You got to put your own mask on first before you can help other people. But what we've been doing is we're helping everybody else and not putting our mask on. And then we're dying over here. We're goddamn dying. And we're helping everybody. Well, at least that's what my life's been like. That's what I feel like. So that's got to stop. That shit's got to end. It's got to end now. Um, I know better. I've known this for a long time that I need to set boundaries. Um, but now I'm doing it. I mean, I can't let other people's problems set me back. You know, this channel is my life. This channel is my great work. This channel is my way of sharing what I've learned from meditation, from all of these books I've read, from the the secret societies that I've joined in the past. Um, they're not really secret societies. I mean, I'm not saying that I joined some Illuminati thing. No, it's like these groups where they teach meditation and you have to take an oath to learn the techniques. I've been in two of them. I don't know what this has to do with the story right now, but the point is I've known for a long time the answer. I just didn't know. Well, I just couldn't do it. I knew how to do it. I just couldn't do it because it hurt too much. You know, when you tell people you love no, especially in my family, oh, the guilt tripping is coming. Oh my God, they're going to guilt trip you. And they're going to guilt trip you to a point to where you are so guilty feeling that the next time there is no chance in hell you're going to tell them no. And I just had enough of it. It's like I realize it's a manipulation tactic. It's not even real. It's them. It's them running a program too. They're mirroring my inner fears. It's like my perception is creating this. My inner fear of this negative thing happening if I say no is actually causing this to happen. And when I realize this, I can take a step back and say what I need to do. And what I really need to do is stop feeling guilty, for one. I no longer feel guilty at all about it. Like there's been some kind of callous that's formed in my heart area, I guess, toward people like that, to where, no, it is not love to say yes to you. It's love to say no to you because you are now taking advantage of my kindness. Like you're beginning to walk over me, or you have been walking over me for, I'm 46 years old. I'm an old man. For, I would say, 43 years, people have walked all over me since I was like a 3-year-old kid. I was chopping firewood when I was 5 years old with my family, like trying to make ends meet. I've been working since I was 5. So I've let this occur my whole life. And I can't let it occur anymore. I just cannot do it anymore. And it's healthy. It's unhealthy to let people take advantage of you. It's unhealthy to say yes when you want to say no. It's unhealthy to hold this weight on your shoulders that they should be carrying themselves. So, do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor and learn to set boundaries and take care of yourself. Put yourself first. How are you going to help others if you're putting everyone before yourself? How can I shine my light if I'm letting the world throw dirt all over it and bury it? How can I be a beacon of hope to the world if I'm allowing myself to be filled with resentment and guilt and shame just because I didn't say yes to some request that somebody gave me? Or it just makes no sense. So, yeah, set some boundaries. Put yourself first. Give yourself a little bit of self-love. And you'll be amazed at what comes. You'll just be amazed. Things will start, like they're already getting better for me. Already. I set this boundary maybe a week and a half ago. My life's already improving. It's taking time, but it is improving. You know, I'm just like y'all. I have a lot of issues I have to deal with too. I'm not some like, you know, I don't pretend to be like Sadhguru or whatever his name is, or Jesus or Buddha, or no. All that I am is I'm somebody who awoke. I woke up and I'm still laying in bed with my eyes open, thinking about what I should do when I get out of bed. That's the part of the awakening I'm at. And I would say that most people that are awake are at that point. There are some that are ahead. I guess you would say ahead. There's really no ahead or behind, but that's where I'm at. I'm awakened in this world. I see through the reality of this world. I've seen what this world is. I've seen behind the curtain, if you will. I realize that your perception is creating your reality. My inner subconscious is attracting these people to me. Something within me I'm still searching for. I haven't found it, but it's in here. Something in here is attracting this behavior toward me. And I've got to figure out what it is. And I think I've taken the first step. I've set the boundaries. I've set the boundary. Now there's a wall. And when they come to the attack, there's a wall there to stop them, and I can see them coming. And now they're going to stop at the wall. I can decide to open the gate and let them in, or I can keep them outside the wall. As of now, everyone is outside the wall. Because I need time to reflect. I need time to see what the problem truly is. Because the problem isn't them. The problem is me. I'm allowing this to happen. So now I have to look in and see why I'm allowing that to happen. And I think I know why. It has a lot to do with the abuse I endured as a child. And it's time to heal it. It's time to let it go. It's time to move on. Because great things are ahead for me. Great things are ahead for a lot of you. Many of you are going to go through a lot of pain and suffering in the coming days. This world is not going to be an easy place to live in. But it doesn't have to be. If you can wake up to who you are, if you can realize your true essence of who you truly, truly are, there's nothing to fear. There is nothing to fear from what's coming. It doesn't matter if the bombs are falling from the sky. You will be okay. You'll be just fine. It's time to figure out what's going on within you. It's time to wake up first. And then it's time to figure out what's going on within you. What's happening inside? Because what's happening inside is projecting to the outside. And once you realize what you're projecting, you can change the scene. I've already done it. I've already proven to myself that this is true. I will talk about it in a different video because it's a long story and it has nothing to do with the topic today. But in a future video, I will explain how I turned my life around and my marriage around just by changing my perception. That's all it took. Just from changing the way I viewed my life and how I viewed my wife and how I viewed the world. Just by changing the way I thought about it, everything changed. Everything. So I've proven it to myself, and I'm going to prove it to you. Your perception is your reality. That is the truth. You have got to realize any negative problem that is on the outside of you, it's coming from within. It is coming from within. And once you realize that, you can look within and you can figure out, what do I need to tweak? What do I need to throw away? What do I need to integrate? So yes, I'm just like y'all. I I'm I mean I know y'all aren't all from Texas. I'm from Texas. That's why I wear the Buc-ee's hat. You know, I'm from Texas. I love Buc-ee's. They have some really good drinks there. You can go in there and just drink like ices and just drink it all the way down and go refill it. They don't care. It's an awesome place. Gas is pretty cheap there. You know, they sell a bunch of stuff to go to the beach. You know, I live here close to Galveston. You know, I live pretty close to Galveston. So Buc-ee's is a really nice place to stop at on the way to Galveston. So that's why I wear the hat. Um, but yeah, every problem that you have in your life is coming from within you. It's coming from within me. Every problem I have, every single problem. Every person that's rude to me, every person that is nice to me, every person that helps me, every person that spits on me, whatever, it's coming from within. I am attracting what I am. So when you realize that, you can start to change your life. And I realized it a while back, and it's just some habits are hard to die off. You know, it's like this people pleaser thing. It's a hard one. It's a hard one. It's hard to tell people you love no. It's hard to tell strangers no sometimes. But you got to do it. Set your boundary. Give yourself some love. Give yourself some time to figure out why these things are happening. Why are these patterns always coming into your life? Why do people expect you to do everything and then you expect them to do nothing? Like, I don't know, maybe you're like that because that's how I am. I don't expect anything of anyone. I'm never let down by anybody because I don't expect anything from them. I just want them to be. I just want to be with my family. I just want to just be. I don't want to ask them for things. I don't need anything from them. I don't know. Just set some boundaries. Give yourself some love. That's all I got for today. Be sure to like, subscribe, share. Check out Magnum Opus 333, my previous videos. And until next time, thank you.